Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars and welcome to a first impressions video for Baldur's Gate 3 for the PlayStation 5. Now, this has just come out today. I could have got the premium edition, got it a few days early, but I wanted a few days with Starfield. I am a good few dozen hours into Starfield now. Another few days and I think I'll be ready for review for that one for you guys. So this really is a first impressions video because I've only really just put a few hours into this so far. I've barely scratched the surface of what we all know is a mammoth game. This game I've been really excited for ever since it came out on early access on PC a few years ago. I was watching videos on it and it just looked spectacular even then in early access. So now the finished polished article that we've got on consoles, I have very much been looking forward to because I am a huge fan obviously of RPGs. Dungeons and Dragons, not so much. I'm not like a huge Dungeons and Dragons fan. I can take it or leave it. I don't mind it or anything. I'm just a big fan of well-made games and certainly well-made RPGs. And my early impressions of this game is that this is exactly what we have got here with this game. Larian Studios have created, from what I've seen so far, to be a flawless experience. And there are very few games, certainly these days, that not only live up to your expectations but surpass them. The last time it happened to me was probably Witcher 3, because I remember watching videos of The Witcher 3 before it was released, thinking there's no way the game can be as good as they're telling us it's going to be, and it wasn't just as good as they told me; it was better. So I've been watching, certainly for the last couple of weeks, all the reviews on YouTube for this as it came out on PC, because we've had to wait a little bit for it to come out on consoles, on PlayStation. I think it's coming out on Xbox a little bit later. They're just sorting out, I think, the multiplayer aspect of it on Xbox, I think. So we've had to wait a little bit for it on PlayStation, but I've been watching all these reviews and everybody gushing over this game, saying it's, definitely one of the games of the year and definitely one of the best RPGs of the last few years. And I can completely get where they're coming from. The story, and again, I'm not far into the story yet, but you kind of start off, you're kind of trapped on this ship, I suppose. You get this leech thing put in your head that kind of is supposed to convert you to like a bad guy in time. And then it's attacked, you crash land, you escape this ship, and then your quest begins. So you start off by creating your character, and you've got obviously a huge number of different characters to choose from. Massive player customization. I chose human. I usually go with human and barbarian. That's usually my bag with games like this. I like to try and create my own version of Conan or something close to that. And that's how I tend to play most of my RPGs. I'm not really a wizard fan or a ranger or whatever. So I always generally go human, barbarian. But you could knock yourself out. There's absolutely a huge array of characters to choose from. You could choose some characters that are already kind of in the game, that are pre-set sort of thing, or you can completely customize and create your own. You get to choose what skills they have, what background they have, all this kind of stuff. It's very good indeed, and you can spend a couple of hours just creating and customizing your character. I spent about half an hour doing it, and then into the game, and fabulous. I mean, the cutscenes are just stunningly done. The voice acting is such great quality, and I tell you what I do love, and I'd forgotten or didn't realise that it happened. There's like this narration over the game. So while you're making choices, and it's all full dialogue choices and stuff, there's like a narrator that's kind of telling you like the monologue going on in your head sort of thing. And it's just great. It's like someone's telling you a story, if you like, while you're playing the game, while you're making your decisions. And it just makes it really cool. The combat is turn-based, which is, I'm all over that. As you know, if you follow my content, I'm a big fan of turn-based combat. I love XCOM, things like that. And it is very similar to that in regards to the combat. So loving that, absolutely, the combat. I haven't really delved deep into the RPG aspects of the game yet, in regards to leveling up and all these different things you can, you know, like the weapons and the armor and all this kind of stuff. I haven't experimented with that side of it very much at all yet. I'm still very early on in the game, and as we know, you can spend, you know, a couple of 100 hours in this game from what I'm watching on YouTube and stuff and reading. So this is just a first impressions video to reassure you, really, guys, that if you are holding back on this because you're not sure about it, I don't know why you'd be holding back on this, because I've not seen a bad review for this game yet. Don't wait for my review. If you're thinking about getting this game, get it. If you're not sure which one to get, whether it's Starfield or this, I understand that plight. Luckily for me, if you like, I've managed to get my hands on both. I'm actually going to put a few more days of playtime into Starfield so I can get an in-depth review up for you guys, and then I'm going to focus my efforts on this, and then I've got a couple of other games that I want to focus on as well. So it's a busy period, guys. There's two massive games that I'm putting a lot of effort into, which is Starfield, and then it'll be this. So that's going to swallow up a lot of my time. I hope it doesn't affect some of the film reviews that I put up in regards to frequencies, but I'm going to try my best to get as much content out for you guys. So let me know in the comments, is this a game you're going to be picking up? And I will of course be back with plenty more reviews and content on the channel very soon.
Oh, my head.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return! They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull. The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm. To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
will stand in my way. Here we go again.
Time to strike. On the move.
Where do I go from here? Another step forward.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
The creature reaches into...
Friend, we will go to the helm now. We are going to the helm! My friend.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive. The man isn't dead. Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers. This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger? At last. Thought I was done for.
Next time's the charm?
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Mind Flayer horticulture.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge?
I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane Yank.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm.
This is your end.
I'm ready. On my way.
What now? One day I'll catch a break.
Taking position.
Got to focus.
On my way.
No choice but to keep going. Need to find a way forward.
Taste my fury.
My faith will protect me. Feel my mistress's wrath.
I won't give in. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Leave him to me. Connect the transponder. Or your spine is mine.
I must reach the helm. Hurry, before they strike.
Let's end this.
Survival is all that matters. Don't waste a step.
Talk to me.
Come on, can't stay idle. No time for mercy.
Make way.
Need to stay focused.
Sometimes the only way out is through. These boots have seen everything.
It's your turn now!
Got to concentrate.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.